What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with our Dragon Ball Legends video. Yes, this is a Dragon Ball Legends video. Pretty much, I just want to show you guys the team I was rocking with to lock in my 49th. Sorry about that. I'm still a little sick with the flu. But anyways, if you guys have not seen my video that I did with Diddy, Nano, and Celebix, please check that out. But basically, all of you guys want to see kind of like how I play Legends, how I go about it. I might do like a whole like God Ring guide and like grind thing in the future, but pretty much I just want to show you guys how I went about getting God Ring this season, the team that I had the most success with. So yes, I did indeed pull Super 17. I did not record it, but yes, I did get him finally after like summon after summon after summon. I eventually got him. This was the best setup I personally found with Super 17. So I'm going to show you guys the equip setup that I have for them. So this is pretty much the setup that I have. I don't have Cell, just because I feel like in terms of team chemistry, I feel like Cell isn't really doing that much. I think Cell is a carry unit, and besides his, like, you know, kind of partial rush control that he has when he reduces timer counts where he can be swapped in and, you know, explode and, like, you know, reduce cards and just allow you to combo afterwards. Beyond that, I really feel like he's not really doing much support for the rest of the team. Meanwhile, the Gammas, they're healing, they're giving card draw speed to themselves, they're locking green cards, they're destroying Dragon Balls, they're reducing sub count. They're doing a lot more for the actual team, where I feel like Cell isn't really doing that much. MVP 17 is obviously doing a lot. I don't think I need to go into that too much. And Super 17, honestly, isn't really doing that much to actually support the team either. So I feel like if you have two carry units, which are Cell and Super 17, it kind of clashes, in my opinion. So that's why I really like having the Gammas on instead of the purple Legends Limited Cell. I have Android 21 here for the extra HP. I have the EX Cell for extra HP for the Androids and for Zenkai Boost, a partial Zenkai Boost for the Gammas. And then I have the Yellow Perfect Cell for the additional Zenkai Boost for the Gammas again. And then for Super 17, I don't really have any Zenkai boost for him because I don't feel like he actually needs it. He's kind of just like a brainless. You kind of just land a card and you kind of just spam, and then the game plays itself. And then MVP 17 is kind of just, I got a couple health equips on. I mean, you guys could take a look at these if you want. These are the equips I got on. This is my first time kind of doing a Legends video, so let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoy, if you kind of like how this is kind of rolling and rocking. These are the equips that I have. I feel like you kind of want to have this equip on all of your androids for the most part, just because you are getting the pures on them. I have this defensive equip on the Super 17 because I feel like if there's one area where he is lacking for sure, it is definitely defensively. And I have this Awaken equip on the 17 that was annoying as hell to grind, but it's literally made for him. Get some extra health restore, ultimate damage, and health. You always enjoy health. And I actually have this GT17 equipment that you get in co-op, this plat. I probably would have liked to have this on... I want to get like one more good roll of this. I have this on the Gammas instead of the 17 because they are getting the pure here. And they're getting Zenkai boosted. So you want to like maximize the pure with the Zenkai boost, if that makes any sense. These are the equips I have on him. I have extra health, and I have some strike attack on here just because that does stat or go towards the special move. But yeah, that's pretty much my setup here, and I had a pretty successful run. I'm just going to show you guys all the matches I had. I don't know if I'm going to talk through all of them. I may or I may not. But I'm going to show you guys every single game I went through. I think I only lost like twice, but I wanted to get you guys at least a half an hour's worth of gameplay footage and whatnot. So without further ado, let's get into the first match here. Alright, so this is the first match I went up into. I would show you guys the name of this player and his guild, but he actually had a slur in his guild, so I will not be doing that. Lovely, very lovely. So I start off here with a blast because I'm a very aggressive player. I don't know if you guys have kind of caught that based off of the gameplays I've done with Diddy and Nano, or just the quad tournament that we did with Slay. I'm very aggressive. I'm very, very aggressive. Here, I lucked out, dude. So if you guys don't know, Super 17 actually does have a paralyzed blast card, which is ridiculous. He does not need it. You also see with me often, I will kind of just like rapid fire a lot of Super 17's cards. And the reason why I'm really doing that, honestly, is just for combo compensation. But if you want to extend your combos, obviously you don't want to be shotgunning them. You kind of want to be, you know, charge stepping or just, you know, stepping in any way so you can continue the combo. But at 17, I kind of don't really care about that, to be honest with you. So here, he catches me. And I want you guys to see here, I'm definitely not like a Goresh. I am not like a Ryuden. I am not like a perfect player by any stretch of imagination. I'm not saying those guys are perfect either. But I definitely make a lot of mistakes. But I think with the Androids team, the way I like to make them is I kind of like to be afforded mistakes and kind of learn my opponent through that misplay that I've made in a match and kind of just capitalize on that later on. So here I do land the strike cover on Super 17, and it does massive damage. I mean, you know, of course I would have rather landed that on someone else, but, you know, it is doing AoE damage, so it's not really the worst thing ever. You can actually see me swiping like a madman here. I swipe a lot, dude. And mainly, excuse me, still a little sick. Mainly it's because I just feel like sometimes my inputs don't register, but I don't know why he swapped into his Ultra UI there. That was crazy. I would immediately win a blast just because I feel like what I had to lose, I have such an advantage. I can play kind of risky here. I go for taps. I think I go for a blast here, and I go for a tackle. A tackle again, so we can't do one of those. And I blast there. He had another green, and then he just forfeit. And that was the match there. And we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so this is the next player. This guy actually didn't have anything crazy in his name or guild, so I'm actually able to show it here. But yeah, he's pretty much running a sort of TOP team. So again, with me being aggressive, I typically like to throw out a blast, but I forgot Go Frieza normally destroys a card, so when I went to hit my blast, it actually didn't activate, so I ended up tackling. Dude, thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you guys have not subscribed, I really appreciate it. You would do so. The summons I did recently with the 3 other boys are definitely cost quite the pretty penny, so it definitely would be nice. One thing that a lot of people like seem to forget with the Gammas is that every time they switch, they get cover null. So I try to take advantage of that, and I normally like to jam in the cards that the character can cover against. So like Frieza, he has a strike cover, so that's why I jammed in strike cards when they had cover null, seeing if would switch. So every time the opponent switches on the Gammas, you actually get card draw speed, allowing them to combo even more. So I don't know what he was trying to do there. I probably should have switched here, but again, I just felt like I was curious to see what else I could do here. This was a bad switch on my part. I just did not think he would immediately pop the ult like that, but I guess he just wanted to go for max damage, which is fair. I should have swapped into Super 17, so that was a misplay on my part. So I wait. I don't know what happened there, I'll be honest with you. I think my phone stuttered, and I think the timing of my side step kind of got cucked. It was just kind of unfortunate. He got an insanely quick rush here, dude. And like, this guy, I think he landed one card on me, and then he got his rush. I do not feel bad about guessing this guy at all. It's funny, I'll watch Goresh sometimes when he does his showcase. I'm like, how is he guessing every rush? I don't know if it's just like a video recording, like luck thing. I don't know if I got that here, but I am not complaining. This guy did not deserve to get that rush on me, bro. He did not do anything this match. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be toxic, but like, bro, what did he do this game? Anyways, get to get this combo in here. And now the gauge on my Gammas is completely full. They have full health, so if they take a combo, they'll be able to get that core breaker out pretty soon. So I back up here, land this blast. I forget what I do I switch to 17. So he does have 2 blues, which does kind of cuck me, but he doesn't switch. Yeah, he doesn't switch for some reason. He just lets this guy go. I don't know why. I don't know if he couldn't switch, but I feel like he could have. So here I switch into them. Catch him on here. And then I was thinking about dropping. I don't know if I go for it. Yeah, I don't go for it. I feel like it was a little risky just because my other 2 characters are pretty low here. So I'm about to stuttering, dude. Alright, so then I do core breaker here. So we are destroying 1 Dragon Ball. So at this point, I go for a quick attack. And I'm not afraid to do a quick attack in a follow-up just because since we destroyed a Dragon Ball, he can't rush. That's one of my favorite things to do with quick attack. I mean, I talked about it a lot, especially the video with Diddy and Nano, when I was like, you know, helping them out, learning about the game. I like the quick attack into a blast because it forces the opponent to do something. And it's kind of dangerous to do in the later stages of the game just because you can defend against it with a rush. I think Diddy actually did that to me during the quad tournament with Slavix and Nano. But yeah, the reason why I was able to do it there was because I destroyed one Dragon Ball with the Core Breaker. Catch him there, he overtaps, and this game is pretty much over. Yeah, I take this guy out here, and Core Breaker I don't think is going to be able to kill, but it is going to get Go Frieza extremely, extremely low. The reason why I like the Gambas as well, man, is just because I hate passive play. And I don't think this guy was particularly passive, by the way. That's not what I was trying to say there. Also, I don't know what that long-range blue was, dude. That was a little ridiculous. But, I feel like Core Breaker, I'm just like, word, you just want to sit there, say less. Gamba 2's going to come down, and what are you going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, especially you can lay that against a purple unit, dude, you get everybody at least at like a quarter of like their health. So, let's see this next match. This is going to be a GTT. Alrighty. Typically, I like to start off with something. I have a green, so I do the time stop. Go for a blast. When I see him sidestepping, he actually catches me on my sidestep. That was a good weight on his part. Catches me with a blue. I switch. I eat the tap because that fills up my switch gauge. Wait for a sidestep. Then I start cooking with the Gambas. I switch into here. I think he switches into Goku. Yeah, I jam this on the strike card. Okay, he doesn't switch, actually. He doesn't switch. Never mind. So that was up. I don't think that was an accidental drop. I think I did play that one. There were definitely a couple accidental drops that I did here. Just my phone was stuttering during this recording for some reason. So here we clash. Not sure if we win this. 990. Yeah, we do win this. I think I switch into 17 and I just jam the blue.
Guess I'm up.
Get this blue. I just pop the green just because my gauge isn't really too filled. Yeah, I actually have 2 greens. So I tap him out here. PJX, thank you for the sub. I don't pop the greens, actually. Alright. So he goes for the ult here. The Gambas can absolutely eat this. Got another sub. I'm sorry, I gotta turn this off, dude. I apologize. Thank you guys so much for the subs, but I think I can turn that off. It's getting a little distracting.
I'm not the same as I was before.
Okay.
Let's change. You ready?
So I saw that he was going for a move. I was a little risky on my part, but since I saw it was a blast, I figured I'd do the blue, and it did a lot of damage. We destroyed a Dragon Ball, so I figured it was worth it. It's just good because you get a proc on the switch gauge because you're eating damage, you're clicking a card, so just like a good way to fill up the gauge. So here I just start comboing with Super 17, and I think I just rush. Yeah, I rush here just because I figure why not? Why not? Just pop his endurance here. We are going to affect his health recovery because of the debuffs that we're planning on him as well. Does not guess this here. But in this video, honestly, although this is me like finally having Super 17 and using him, I feel a lot more comfortable with the Gambas. So you're going to see me using the Gambas a lot more than Super 17. Just because I'm a little more confident in what he can do, or they can do, as opposed to Super 17. I'm still kind of learning him. I'm a little more familiar with them. So this will reduce all of the switch timers. So we can already swap back into Super 17. I was trying to catch him on the sidestep, and I fumbled. He was sidestepping a bunch. I would have tackled him mid-sidestep. Excuse me. So I catch his pan here. And he didn't swap into Goku for some reason. I was a little confused by that. I was trying to tap him out there. So he would not be able to use anything but blast and see if I could take advantage of that green. But unfortunately, he did backstep, which was pretty good on his part. So he does his ult here. But 17, even if this does pop my endurance, it's not going to kill. Just because that's what MVP 17 does. He nullifies those buffs. And I don't even think it does pop it. No, not even close. Go for a quick attack, then I go for a strike. Since I have the 2 vanishes, I'm confident I can catch him here, and I do. I switch into the Gambas just because I want the clock to start running out on the Core Breaker. Oh man, talking is tough with the flu, dude. I'll do a single tap there. He does catch us. At this point, I just want to get this Goku low. And once I do, I can switch into the Gammas. So he is kind of cooking here, I'm not going to lie. But I just need to get priority on him once. I go for a quick attack, but literally as soon as I do, he goes for a blast. Very unlucky. And he rising rushes here. I'm like, I just throw out Super 17 because, I mean, he's type disadvantage. No real point to have it here. And I would rather have the 2 banishes over anything else, personally.
Giving up already?
So I actually thought, oh yeah, we guessed this rush. I thought I would have had the defense against that solar flare, but we didn't. I think it was already popped. So here I just I blast this. I know this isn't gonna kill, but I figured just deal as much damage as possible. Just so Core Breaker can kill. This guy was actually making a comeback. It's actually cooking for a sec. Alright. And if he killed the Gammas here, that could have been really bad, but he does not, and we get the LF. So I'm talking about with the Gammas, man. They're like a ticking time bomb, and if you don't take them out, it's pretty much just GG's, and that's why I like them so much, dude. I just like them so much. This is the best, one of the best LFs in the game, if not the best, dude, hands down. I swear. But GG's, this guy held it down. He held it down to the end. GG's to this guy for sure.
You did great, number 2.
Gamma 2. Alright, this one we go up against a GT team here. Fairly low stars on the Super 17s. Let's see how we do here.
We can do this, number
Okay.
2.
So here I go for taps. I'm a little afraid in case he has a green card. And I think we later find out that he does. So I go for taps again. Throw a blast. And I go for a blue here. Just because he was either forced to switch or go for something. And then we catch him on the blue. We get our own green, but we didn't draw it yet because we have a full hand. So we'll go for a quick attack. So now he's forced to sidestep. We'll go for a blast. Alright. And then he pops the green. So I was very, very glad I did not pop a blast earlier, because if I did pop a blast with the Gammas, that could have been really bad. So I switched to MVP 17. Go for taps. He does not take the bait. He actually catches me on a blast. I'm in a pretty bad spot here, so I can't cover change because he has cover change nullification on that green. And he completely destroyed my hand, which isn't the worst, but the Gammas can take this. The heal on the first card, he actually dropped that combo. I don't know if that was intentional, but I did kind of screw him over. I gotta start my combo on my Super 17. And here, I probably should have comboed this better instead of jamming those cards in the beginning. I think this combo... Yeah, that was just a really unlucky draw, dude. He did get paralysis. We did get the paralysis though, which is nice. Alright. Trying to see if we can land this ult. Unfortunately, I don't... Yeah, we weren't able to. I think I ended up switching out here just because I wasn't sure if Super 17 would live that. So these guys are definitely going to love this. They might have like a quarter health at the very least, but we can swap out. Oh wow, not even. Yeah, they swap out. Start filling our gauge with that tap attack. And I let him take one more. Actually, I didn't let him take one more hit. Yeah, I guess I didn't want to take that damage on Super 17. I keep in MVP 17 here just because, I mean, who else on the team better than like take this? I actually could have went into Super 17 there because he did run out of cover nullification. But I just didn't feel like taking the risk there. I feel like it wasn't really worth it, but this is how crazy Super 17 is. Look how low stars he was before. And even that low stars, how much damage he did to my MVP. Like, it is wild, dude. It is absolutely wild. So at this point, I can just start cooking with Super 17, just casually getting this Gogeta to half health. Pop the blue here. Boop, boop, boop. And he's kind of on death's door. Quick attack almost finishes him off, and we get him there. So I have a green in my hand. I want to see if we can land this, and we actually get to. He goes for a blue, and I don't know if he knew we could absorb that, but we absolutely could. I just jam all these cards. That's half his health gone. Little for just trying to play the game. And it's pretty much just wraps at this point, dude. This poor guy. I mean, I was thinking in my head, like, why didn't he switch? But if he did, like, I would have just rushed. So I just kept doing single taps here. I wanted to see if he would go for, like, a strike, and I could have, like, rising rushed into him. But because we stalled for so long, he lost his rush cover notification. Yeah, there he just missed his rush, and he was just like, yeah, I'm out of here. So let's go up to the next one. We got Dino Nugs here. Got a bit of a, I think it's a hybrid setup. Hybrid, shout out to hybrids teams.
We can do this, number 2.
So Bola is going to be Gamma Food here. I think this guy actually DCs this game. I think the reason why I included this was because I landed the Super 17 LF, and just in case I want to talk to you guys in this match. But yeah, I think he just DC'd. I don't know why he like the game was still very much on, like it was not over yet, and well, he decided to DC. But now that we're here, guys, just kind of you and me. Let me know how you feel about this type of video. If there's anything you would like me to like do differently, or anything you'd like me to change. You want me to do more of a Goresh style, where like I talk like through the first couple matches and kind of just let the rest speak for themselves? I could totally do that. I always kind of, you know, just from a viewer's perspective, I kind of check out normally when Goresh stops commentating, because I'm just curious to hear what he has to say. So I could commentate through all of them. No, it is a little rough for me, dude. I'm literally holding back coughs as we speak. But in terms of Super 17, I think he's a very good unit. I mean, if you have a full hand of blast, you're going up against him, he's like, you know, your worst nightmare. But I don't think he is like, you know, the worst thing in the world. And I think if you are an Androids main like myself, I still think you could run the Gammas, Cell, and MVP 17 and be doing absolutely fine. You do not need his Super 17, but he is definitely very nice, especially against these UI Gokus. He can make quick work of them, dude. Very quick work. Yeah, I just wanted to get this match in here so you guys can see the LF. The LF is nice, dude. They did a really good job with Super 17's LF for like no reason, bro. For absolutely no reason. On to the next dude. So here we're running into a, I guess a movies team with Gogeta on leader slot, pretty much is what it's looking like.
You have to contend with me, Gohan.
Alright, so here I back up. I go for taps, actually made me vanish. Go for a blast. I see if I can pop this blue. And he actually hits me with single taps as well. That was a very good play by him. That was a very good play. I get him with single taps there. Jam in a blast. So I go for a strike, and somehow it works. Now here, I think I ended up dropping. I did not mean to overcharge there. I was a little pissed about that, because that could have potentially been like game winning. I literally got priority there and lost it. That was so annoying. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm a little sick. So at this point, just start going with the Gammas. And again, I dropped by accident again, dude. I think it's my phone is stuttering. I think it's because I was playing the game on my phone, also recording the matches live. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, as opposed to like recording it through OBS as I'm playing. If the stuttering is really bad, guys, again, let me know in the comments below. This is like my first time kind of doing this type of thing. People were asking about this, seeing this sort of thing from me. So I just wanted to give it a shot. But this guy was actually cooking, bro. For like low stars, kind of an unorthodox type of team. This guy was honestly not doing that bad, but I land this cover, and this is going to do decent damage, man, even with these debuffs. That's half health, bro, on Beast Gohan. Go for this here, and at this point, not really much that this guy can do here. He's just going to eat this. Because he swapped there, I think I am going to be able to pop his revival, and I am. He did get to fill Gogeta's gauge, though. So he's gonna get the added benefits from that. Go for taps there so I can, he does go for a blast, which was really ballsy by him. So I gotta give him props, honestly. I should have been ready with that green. I didn't think he'd go for it. I was really thinking I'd get that tackle off. Damn, it's really stuttering here. But this guy was holding on, man. Like, it's kind of switching into his favor a little bit. My Gamma's taking a good bit of damage, and I didn't even swap with them once. I think I did think about swapping here. I do think they would have been able to tank it, but I'm going to risk it. Because they would have been type neutral on the swap. There I got pretty lucky with the PV. Then I swapped into Super 17, I think. Oh, no, I dropped. Yeah, this drop won the game. That drop won the game. That drop was, like, kind of all I needed. There he didn't size up. I don't know if he could. Yeah, that drop pretty much just kind of sealed the deal, unfortunately for him. But this guy played pretty well, dude. I definitely felt a little carried by stars here, and then I popped my main. I think I catch in here. Yeah, then you get the LF, or we would have gotten the LF. But GG's to this guy. This guy played really well. This guy played really, really well. Alrighty, for this match we got I don't even know what would you call this team really. It's kind of just good units together. But Goku Bardock is really, really annoying, man. They're actually the whole reason why I benched Magenta. If you guys go back and watch the video I did with Nano where I was like training him, and I think even with Diddy, I used Magenta with both of them. But I had to drop him because Goku Bardock. And then I eventually brought on Cell. There he goes for strike, catches me. Let him combo a little bit. Yeah, let him get the Gammas to like about half. Let's swap into Super 17. Goes for this. I don't know why he went for that the way he did. Because he wanted the combo reset, but see, he went on that swap a little early. Allows me to combo here. This is what's just great about Super 17, dude. When people swap, it just allows you to combo more and more, and then your gauge fills, and you're just able to combo. It's just ridiculous, dude. Okay, now we can't do any strikes. Now I get to just jam these in, and then I popped his invincible, dude. I meant to tap there. So what's great about tapping there, as soon as they you proc their invincible, indestructible, and tapping with Super 17, is that they can't strike or do anything. I just mistimed it. That was my bad.
Think again.
So I switch in the MVP 17, get the cover change here. Sorry.
You're in my way.
I did the strike. It's an advantage because I had a Dragon Ball and it ended up really, really working out in my favor. In retrospect, I should have dropped there because it would have been really obvious that he would have obviously saved his Beast Gohan. That drop mid that combo was a little risky, but ended up working out in my favor. Yeah, I tried to go for taps, that didn't work, but this was a major, major risk on his part. This pretty much just killed his Gogeta. And at this point, even if I'm out of cards, I can pop my main, and it's killing anybody on his team. I just popped main here, and I guess he just was getting really annoyed, and he wanted to be aggressive. So I'm like, okay. I just popped that just to see what he was doing, and it ended up working out in my favor. It just barely doesn't kill, bro. I feel like if I had Super 17 at like Red 2, that absolutely would have killed. Absolutely would have killed. So here he does kill my Gammas. This team is pretty like built around the Gammas, so like losing the Gammas is pretty bad. But to be honest with you, I didn't really use them that much this match at all. This is probably the most like Super 17 dominant match I've had. But at this point, I've already popped Goku Bardock's indestructible. It's kind of not looking good for your boy here. Pop this blue. And I pop the green as soon as he goes into this unit. And then for some reason he goes for a blast, and he never saw me use my ult, so I was very curious as to why he did that. And that was game. That was game, dude. This guy played pretty well, dude. Guy played pretty well. But besides that last play, I think he played very well. So those GG's all around. Super 17, I think, definitely carried this match. Absolutely.
Glad I beat you though.
Okay, so this is a match where I got rocked. I'm not gonna lie. Halfway through this battle, I think I actually got a coughing fit. And I had to spit into my bag of like tissues and whatnot. But this guy absolutely wrecked me. I think I ended up sending him a good skill just because if you guys don't know what this guy is doing with this team, essentially he just gets greens with Ironcane and just combos forever.
Don't go easy on people who get in our way.
And that's essentially what he did. If you guys want to see this type of stuff, but I got my butt handed to me here. Absolutely. I had an opportunity of making a comeback, but unfortunately it didn't work out in my favor. But I just want to show you guys that I did lose. I think I played for about a half an hour, and this is one of the only games I lost. But it happened, dude. I'm going to show you guys the losses. Yeah, he catches me on the sidestep. That was a big L on my part. Pull the gauge here. Catch him. Did not mean to drop there. And also gets the kill on the 17. Absolutely sucked. Having 17 alive, you know, would have been nice. Definitely would have been nice. But I actually kind of cooked with the Gammas a little bit here. I was kind of like on the way for a comeback. And this is why the Gammas are so good. And I still think they're very slept on. Like, I want to reiterate, we did take the L here, but I just want to show you guys, like, what we kind of were able to achieve just with the Gammas on their own. So that switch made me see that he was doing something. I'm like, let's go for a rush, see what happens. And it actually goes through. It actually goes through. So I was thinking, should I go up and tap him or tackle? I choose tackle. I should have went up and tapped. Now I know this wouldn't kill here. I think it ends up dropping or something. I forget what happens here. I know this game ends on a clash and I lose it. Yeah, I think he cocked himself for comboing too long for combo comp. Because MVP 17, even though he's dead, he is still going to debuff the ult and reduce the power of it. So we end up living this, believe it or not. Yeah, we clashed here, and I think I lost this by like 1. Oh, no, I lost it by like 6. If we won that, dude, we could have maybe won that game, but, you know, it was what it was. The guy caught me like twice, and it was raps. That team is stupid, but GG's. I think I said this guy, good skill, but moving on. Yeah, this was another game where I think I got cooked, but I just want to show you guys, again, that, like, I'm not, like, a flawless, like, you know, one-of-a-kind player. Like, I definitely take my fair share of L's. I think my issue is I have definitely bad habits that I do, and you guys probably can see in the gameplay. But a lot of it's just kind of muscle memory for me. Alright, catches me on the blue there. I think I tag out. Yeah, tag, green. And I might go for a quick attack. I do not. He time stops there. I tap. I go for a blue. Probably should have went for a strike, honestly. I maybe went to Super 17 or something. That was just unfortunate. Catch him there, though. Swap to Super 17. I dropped so we didn't get a combo reset. This is pretty decent damage type, like, disadvantage though, which is wild. So we'll switch back into Beast because we popped his unique. Catch him there on the sidestep. Did we lose this game? I forget, honestly. I know I lose another game. I don't know if it's this one or what. Some blasts here. I was very much so thinking about rushing, but I'm like, it's not worth. That drop was very risky on my part, but ended up working out. Pop this green. I should have hit the blue because that would have killed this little devil pan, bro. That's why I hit that green that way, because I wanted to hear the side step. I didn't hear it. I ended up just rushing here because I didn't want to get comboed by them, bro. And they guessed me. I don't know why he would guess blast, dude. I was so triggered by this, but to be fair, I did guess a couple rushes. I think after that, yeah. I don't know what the hell happened there. I think I accidentally hit those two blasts back to back. Yeah, I think yeah, this is where the match started going off the rails here. Cause I do these taps just to help out the gammas. Catches me there. Yeah, I think this is where it starts going downhill. I mean, if that rush went through, would have changed that much? Probably not. But it would have been would have made me be able to kill these guys. Yeah, that was a very good catch. That was a very good catch on his part. This takes off a lot of Super 17's health, dude. He's just not a great tank. And he just... I felt like that was kind of a YOLO, who cares play. But again, when you have the advantage like that, like he did, you've got to get away with that. But, I don't know. And he's just going immediately every time. I shouldn't have went for that tap attack because he did it like the past three, like, moves from neutral. Like, he kept going immediately. I should have realized. So that was my bad as well. And I didn't get him there either. I probably should have swapped out. I should have stayed in the game and see if I could catch him with them. And then I think that's just GG's. Yeah, I messed up on catching him after the tackle. I try to make a comeback here, but then I'm thinking, like, dude, I haven't even popped, like, the indestructible on these guys yet. Like, I would have to play out of my mind to win this one. Like, this is where that guest rush, like, really sucks. Yeah, and then after that happened, I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here, bro. I was just like, I'll be good on that. So I think this is the last match that I played. I wanted to get, like, a half hour's worth of footage, but I didn't want to end on a loss either. So I think this is the last match of the video. Against a GT team with Ultra UI on it.
I don't like having to raise a hand against a child.
So I catch him on the side step here. Swap to Super 17. Just start comboing, bro. Pop this blue. We will get a green from this blue. I don't know why he swapped into his UI here. I thought that was kind of insane. He does not go for a blast, but he goes for a tackle. And then that's it. So that's pretty much the video, guys. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me actually go back to the home screen really quick. Yeah, guys, this was pretty much my setup and how I locked in God rank for this season. I think I'm pretty much chilling. I think the reset for God rank is literally like in 2 hours. I made the top 500, so I think I'm locked in. I don't really got to play anymore. But yeah, no, this was my most successful team. I tried running Super 17 with Cell, didn't find much success. I tried swapping out. I think every time I had MVP on, to be fair, I tried having multiple Zenkai buffers for Super 17. Didn't go as well. This was my most successful team with androids. I mean, it could just be with my familiarity with the Gammas. So let me know in the comments below for androids mains what you think of this team. I think this is the most underrated team in PvP right now. I really did not see anybody using this version of the androids team in PvP, so I just want to show it to you guys. I like it a lot. I still think Core Breaker is very, very valuable. And Super 17, I think currently right now with him being on boost, you don't really need to boost him up that much yourself, really. You can see this is him at 6 stars, by the way, guys. I only pulled him once. I just buffed him up with a bunch of Z power. So that's going to be the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below which one of the matches was your favorite. Any advice to me making Legends content in the future, what you would like to see, whether more videos like this, me grinding the God rank, actually achieving God rank, not just like the final kind of grind like here, like actually being in it, actually like achieving it. If you guys just want to see like starting from BR 60 or getting to BR 70 or just like anything in general, I do want to make a video in the future kind of showing you guys how I typically get God rank in general, because obviously I try to get every God rank that I can. It's really what I do is like after a week passes, I try to hit like BR 65, and then the weekend I hit BR 70, and I just kind of just coast from there. But I want to make a video kind of detailing that, just showing you guys like the journey and whatnot. But that's pretty much the video. Again, like the video if you enjoyed, comment down below your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more Dragon Ball related content, whether it's Breakers, Legends, or Sparking Zero in the future. Make sure to stay to the Ironcane channel. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.